on another road trip from New York City, this time to Maine. It's about a 5-hour drive to Freeport / Portland area, so that's where we're headed first. Road trip fuel. Just made our final pit stop. We're actually really surprised to see that some of the trees have already started changing colors. So we're in Massachusetts right now. I guess Acadia is the most northerly, so we'll have to do a little leaf report when we're there. Mostly blue skies, so it's been a pretty drive.
Pick up where we left off, I don't think we could. I've been away so long, made you think I was gone for good. Couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did this time. Too busy building always in my mind.
Made it to our campsite. It's obviously so beautiful. We walked down to this, the marsh here, but this is the ocean, and Avery is up there taking some video with the camera, but we just set up our tent and just so giddy. Okay, we're on a walk, but this is pretty much our plans for the evening. Hang out at the campsite. Avery, how'd you feel about our first day in Maine?
It was great. It's beautiful, especially the ocean.
Wow, look at the sun.
Wow, unplanned.
We crossed 2 things off the list today of wanting to eat lobster and try blueberry soda, because blueberry is like
State fruit.
state fruit or plant
like
or
that.
something, so there's a lot of blueberry flavored stuff apparently. Avery has decided he wants to make an aesthetic video of our Maine trip. So we're doing lots of stopping and filming this trip.
When you're sat inside, whipping up your lines about destroying like you can.
Good morning. We survived our first night, 1 out of 3 down. Overall, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I feel like it was about what I expected. Worst parts were braving the bathrooms, and then it was more wet than, like, I don't know, I didn't think about it being wet with like the dew, and then it ended up raining last night a little bit, but now we are headed to get
Potato donuts.
potato donuts,
Which just sounds weird.
which, like, who knows what that even is, but
Apparently
we're
it's good.
excited. Our neighbors helped us because we could not get our fire started. So they were super kind and gave us some kindling, and then the guy ended up like bringing his torch over and just like hanging out for a minute until he got it started for us. And they even gave us their chairs to borrow for the night, so that was pretty fun.
Only care for the bitter end of it again. Hold me at your side. Call me to deny that I have
Just went to the lighthouse.
Cape Elizabeth, so beautiful. Even more beautiful in person than I expected, which is crazy because all the pictures were amazing.
Yep.
But it turned into a beautiful day, and it's not too hot. It's a nice breeze, smell of ocean air, just Maine vibes, peak Maine vibes.
Next stop, LL Bean.
Yay!
Even at the golden light of morning, leading you away from all this strife, having ordinary.
I feel like we went into a vortex and disappeared for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
That was amazing. Like, I kind of went in with low expectations, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like, okay, let's try to get birthday, maybe some Christmas gifts. But like, I expected the prices to not be as good as they actually were. I got 2 things, and Avery got 2 things, and we got gifts for people, so. Night 2 at the campsite. Just set up our tent.
Yep.
This is one of my scores from today. Love. Gonna have some ramen tonight. Looking forward to it. Hopefully our fire will go better. Avery bought some lighter fluid today, so
Should do the trick.
fingers crossed.
Also a little less wet.
Yeah, it was super damp yesterday.
I could speak tongues of both angels and men, prophesy
Fine
mysteries,
cuisine.
time and again. But if love is absent, then I am nothing. If I should boast in the trouble I face.
Good morning. We are off to Acadia. Gonna make a little pit stop for coffee. But last night we both slept much better.
Yeah, amazing.
So I feel like you're kind of broken in after the first night. Know what to expect. But we got our showers in, the crusty camp bathroom, and now we're on our way.
Getting started. Hey, Haley. What are you doing?
Jordan Pond Loop.
Nice.
I don't wanna go that way anymore. I don't wanna go that way anymore.
Oh my gosh, we are out here.
We are out here.
It is pouring rain. Well, on and off pouring rain, but still beautiful. Worth it.
I don't have a rain jacket, so making it work.
Hopefully this is the worst of it. Update. Literally like probably 2 minutes after I was like, oh, it's fine, we'll just like keep going. It really started to downpour. So we turned around and got absolutely soaked. All of our wet stuff is in the trunk right now. The only thing I really was worried about was my camera, which was fine. Like it's water resistant, so I knew it would be okay, but I was just worried. But it's fine. Now we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do, at least for the next little bit, because who knows, maybe it will stop raining. Headed to our campsite. This is so cutesy.
So lush,
so like
mossy,
wooded compared to our last one. Here's the map. We're way over here. How are you feeling, Ave? Excited?
Right. Super pumped.
We're very glad the rain held off. We basically did nothing today, so that was a little bit of a bummer. Okay, we just set up our camp site. Now we're going to a little scenic overlook and gonna just drive around. Since we've already set up our tent, while we've got some daylight, go drive around. The sun is finally trying to come out. Driving to some scenic overlooks, and maybe we'll see a rainbow because the sun is now bursting. And tomorrow's looking promising. It should be clear, so we're gonna do a fun sunrise lookout thing, and then maybe another hike or two if we can squeeze them in.
I don't wanna walk that road anymore. I don't wanna walk that road anymore. I don't see no light.
Okay. This is crazy. Like, this place is wild. We are on a bunch of rocks right now. The sun finally came out. It's lovely. The light is perfect right now. We've taken a million photos, and I'm sure we'll take a million more. Maybe trekking with the tripod. Oh my gosh, just absolutely amazing.
I don't wanna walk that road. Hey. best I made it through. It went on and on and on without you. On and on and on and on. Could you let me down? I don't feel it.
Okay, that was amazing. We just got done at Cadillac Mountain. We watched the sunrise. It was more cloudy than we expected, but I feel like that was for the better because it made for like this really pretty hazy glow. It was very cold, also colder than we expected. Like I expected to be cold, but it was pretty like frigid.
I just looked it up. The wind chill feels like 43 degrees.
Yeah, and I'm wearing like shorts. That was amazing and definitely worth getting up a little earlier and being cold for.
Oh yeah.
Can't say hi, I think I'm forgetting how to breathe out. For the record, I've made my hand. It goes on and on, I'll let
Okay, Jordan Pond Loop, part 2.
for the best I'll stay in my room, 'cause I'll be better in the morning. It goes on and on and on and on.
Found a little spot.
Letting my head collapse on itself. Can't you need me now? Can't say hi. I think I'm forgetting how to breathe out. Don't let it get you down. Let it get you down. Let it get you down. Don't let it get you down, down,
Well, that is pretty much, Avery's eating an apple. That is pretty much the end of our Maine road trip. What'd you think, Avery?
Great. Amazing. Loved it.
Highs and lows.
Highs. The hike we just did was great. Cadillac Mountain was great. Yeah. Freeport was great. Lows. Having a headache on the first night.
I would say my number one high was Cadillac Mountain sunrise. That was pretty epic. And the low was just yesterday's rain and getting soaking wet. That was the lowest of the lows. But yeah, Acadia has been amazing. Like, I don't know, I didn't really have any expectations of it, but it's actually been really cool. Yeah. Made some great memories.
Yep.
Until next time. Peace.